Get ready, Chiefs fans, because we have two pieces of news that will keep you on the edge of your seat. First, Steve Spagnolo, the defensive wizard of the Chiefs, is catching the eye of 3 NFL teams. But is he really leaving Kansas City? Meanwhile, the team set records with a 15-2 season, yet not everyone is impressed. Yes, CBS Sports, we're looking at you. Want to know what's going on behind the scenes with the Chiefs? Stay tuned. And don't forget to like this post so you won't miss a single detail. Well, looks like Steve Spagnuolo's name is heating up in NFL coaching circles again. The Kansas City Chiefs defensive guru is reportedly getting calls from teams sniffing around for a new head coach. And yeah, we're talking 3 teams so far, including the Jacksonville Jaguars, who just fired Doug Peterson, another guy with some KC ties. But hey, don't count your touchdowns before they're thrown. Just because they're interested doesn't mean Spags is packing his bags. Let's get one thing straight. Spagnolo's stock is soaring for a reason. The guy knows how to build a winning defense, period. Over the last few seasons, while opposing teams tried to slow down Patrick Mahomes and co, Spags' defense stepped up big time. From developing young stars like George Karlaftis and Trent McDuffie to keeping a dominant presence with veterans like Chris Jones, his unit has been stellar. And don't forget how he's plugged gaps. Losing corners like Charvarius Ward and L'Jarius Sneed didn't sink the ship, thanks to guys like Jalen Watson stepping up. That's top tier coaching. But here's the twist. Spagnolo's history as a head coach isn't exactly sparkling. Remember his time with the St. Louis Rams? Yeah, that disaster resulted in just 3 wins over 3 seasons. Though, to be fair, the roster wasn't exactly stacked. He also had a brief 1-3 stint as the Giants' interim coach in 2017, so naturally some teams might hesitate to hand him the reins again. Still, you can't ignore the fact that Spags has been a critical piece in the Chiefs' 3 Super Bowl wins over the last 5 years. At 65, he's no spring chicken, but he's clearly refined his craft since those rough Rams days. Now teams like the Jaguars, Jets, and Raiders are exploring whether he's the right fit to lead their squads. Whether he's ready to jump back into the head coaching scene or prefers to stick with dynasty building in Kansas City, Spagnolo's resume speaks for itself. Keep your popcorn ready, folks. This could get interesting. What do you think, Chiefs fans? Does Spagnolo deserve another shot as a head coach, or should he stay where he is? Share your thoughts in the comments. And hold on, because now we're diving into how a historic Chiefs season still sparked unexpected criticism. So the Kansas City Chiefs just wrapped up a jaw-dropping 15-2 regular season, setting a franchise record for wins, but apparently that still isn't enough to impress everyone. CBS Sports' Will Brinson, for one, gave them a B+ grade, claiming their dominance wasn't exactly dominant. Chiefs Kingdom, take a deep breath before you throw your foam arrows at the screen. Here's the deal. Brinson's take boils down to this. The Chiefs didn't dazzle like we've grown used to. They cracked the 30-point barrier 0 times this year. Yep, you read that right. For a team led by Patrick Mahomes, that's surprising. And while a 15-2 record is nothing to scoff at, some of those wins were closer than Chiefs fans would have liked. Tight games early in the season against Baltimore, Cincinnati, and Atlanta could have gone the other way with just 1 or 2 different plays. Brinson even suggests their success was more about luck than jaw-dropping execution, especially given their middle-of-the-road rankings, 9th in offensive EPA per game and 15th on defense. Now, let's be real. Context matters. Andy Reid's squad dealt with injuries all year, especially on offense, and still locked up the AFC's top seed and a first-round bye. Sure, some games weren't masterpieces, but you gotta respect their ability to grind out wins under tough circumstances. Oh, and let's not forget the Week 18 blowout against the Broncos, a 38-0 loss with backups playing. That's skewing some of the numbers people are throwing around. Without that, Kansas City's marginal victory looks a heck of a lot better. The criticism is fair to an extent. Did this season feel like the Chiefs were firing on all cylinders? Not exactly. But this team knows how to win, even when they're not at their best. In a league where results are king, pulling off 15 wins while battling adversity is no small feat. Now, the real question is whether this approach will hold up in the playoffs. Can Mahomes and crew flip the switch and hit their usual postseason gear? History says yes. Brinson might call it a cruise control season, but January is where the Chiefs shine. Get your popcorn ready. It's about to get real. Let's be honest, Chiefs Kingdom. Criticizing a team that won 15 games almost feels like a joke. But if the team doesn't bring their usual energy into the playoffs, these critiques might carry weight. And as for Spags, if he leaves, it could be a huge blow to the team. Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any updates about our beloved Kansas City Chiefs.